Hello, you can call me Castle. I am the Dungeon Master, and I welcome you back to the Beastlands. Thank you for watching my legacy unfold. I realize that the audio quality in the first several episodes was kind of rough, and we thank you for putting up with us. We are constantly striving to improve your viewing experience. The new sessions will be split into less than half-hour episodes, posted Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard or 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, be sure to check out the Dirk and Dirtle podcast, which is uploaded at their whim once a week. If you enjoy our show and want to help support us, please drop a like, but more importantly, share us with the world. Check out our Call of the Beastlands social media pages, links in the description.
I think getting the fortress first might be our best plot or best course of action because that'll provide permanent lodging for a whole bunch of folk.
Yeah, we can just move the
Yeah,
town
not
folk
only
right
that,
there.
there is that. Yes, the only thing you'll really be missing out on is the quarry.
Which we can dig another one.
But you
Yeah, could
know,
just start up another one.
absolutely can. Now, check this out. That, according to this chart, your target fortress, which has 6 goddamn points.
You're speaking in 8-bit. What was that?
He's saying the Keeper Small Castle has 6 room points.
So
Don't
we
worry.
have way more lodging that we could supply into that as well.
Don't worry, I speak lag.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Thank you, Lesk. I know the quality of our videos suffer every time I go through one of these, but at least you can understand me. Yeah, 6 goddamn rooms. Not gonna lie, everything in just this keep.
So yeah, maybe we just
Yeah.
to be honest, the village is kind of in tatters already. We could, yeah, let's just probably start up a better village around the keep.
Yeah.
So
Let's
so-
not build the buildings. Is there at
Well,
least buildings enough for these people to stay in while we go conquer the keep?
But still, this is where Dirtle
Yeah.
died.
We can set something special up for Dirtle
There's got to be a tavern.
once we can set up like a little along the way little town entering our area, our lands.
We'll have a super small tavern, but with a way too big of a deer statue in it, with him riding it.
Kind of like the that one place, the manor that we passed by, that we took the teleport gate. We can set one of our own up right there.
The distance that we're talking here between the village and the town is like the difference between Spokane and downtown Spokane.
Spokane and downtown. Okay, that's quite far.
It is on foot, walking through, mountainous terrain without roads. But realistically, we're only talking about like miles.
Mm-hmm.
2 miles on foot is not that bad, even in mountainous terrain, unless you're going up a cliff or something. But
Can
I mean, that
summon mount? How many people can it hold? Could it hold a Cites and Dirk because they're smaller?
Yes.
Yes.
I got my dead horse. I'm good. I'll ride that.
Do we still have our horses?
No, they stayed when we teleported.
I have a
they're-
leg of a horse.
You have a leg of a horse. All right.
But a medium creature and a small creature can double ride. Or 2 small creatures.
2 miles is only like 20 minutes walking.
But it's through rough mountainous terrain.
Not very long. But it's not, I didn't say 2 miles. Like 5 to 10.
What we can do is I can do the summon mount, and we can move at a fast pace, and as people get tired, we can have them swap on the mount and off the mount. How long does it last?
The summon mount.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
It'd be excellent if it was semi-permanent.
That would be nice. I was going to say, if it can't be long, though, I would say maybe go to a normal pace after we lose the mount, just in case.
Just kind of swap between fast pace, normal pace,
Yeah.
as we can summon the mount. That would definitely speed us up a little bit.
And I know with our most perceptive character being out of play,
Him traveling at fast pace for the entire time is kind of scary.
yeah.
Well, we need to get there.
That works for 8 hours, according to the item card.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
If it's 5 to 10 miles, we could definitely be there in 8 hours.
Correct. Yeah. It's
So if
less than a day's ride, even in the terrain.
So if we travel at fast pace while taking turns riding on the mount as we get tired throughout the 8 hours, and then normal fast pace once the mount is used up, do you think we could get there in the day?
Well, 2 of you.
I say we just go normal pace then. Take turns every 2 hours.
But the 2 on the mount will be outrunning everybody else.
Well, no, we just move at a normal pace, and just to keep up our strength, every 2 hours we just switch.
So we don't have to be walking the entire way.
Oh, gotcha. Just use it as kind of like a resting thing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, like fast pace. In case we have to, and somebody gets exhaustion, then they can sit up on the mount for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Then, I mean, if you're at a forced march like that, then you would probably be able to get there within a day and a half or less.
Well, we could do that then.
Yep. But locals never go there. There's not like a super established path or road. I mean, there is an old path, but there's not like a protected road. Anything directly going there.
We'll definitely have to set up some markers.
Yeah, for sure.
We can do
But
that.
what I was getting at was, once you get back from there, you can set up the construction of a road and garrison troops and such.
Right.
And don't forget, we got the tiefling with us, so that's
Yeah.
what he was wanting to do.
That's kind of why I also suggested maybe making a ranger's outpost as well, because not only would they give safe passage to the castle and the fortress, I mean, that's basically income, right?
If you want a ranger outpost, that'll be 15 grand.
Oh, well, touche.
Maybe the Living Ironwood Fortress has 15 grand stored within it. Who knows? Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
there.
We literally don't know what's in there. No kidding.
Let's get there first and find out.
I can't wait to find out myself.
Honestly, guys, I didn't mean to create this chaos. I just made a suggestion about renaming the town. I didn't know it was going to go like this.
Oh no, I
It
like
wasn't
it.
just-
It's fun.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just you. After not last session, but the session before, Todier started texting me about writing letters outside of game, which I'm so proud of, by the way. About writing letters to his monastery and recruiting some of the monks out of the war zone that is his homeland to come out here in the mountains and live a simple life and start his own monastery.
Essentially, I'm
And then this town
inviting
thing.
my brothers to get away from my warring sisters, and I was going to use them as I was asking for permission to use them as my little assassin fighting force.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everybody here SimCity at one point or another.
Yeah. So my vision of how the Mantis Folk Society works is there is a good 300 to 400 acres that is this giant bamboo forest that is your homeland, or his homeland, I should say. And every generation, the females that were born fight and war until there's only a few of them left. And then they stake out their little familial ends, I guess you would say, to where they're the matriarch and the only female. And all the males are treated as disposable tools and portable food and weapons of war. And when those females grow old and get ready to die, they will choose a mate, have a supreme shit ton of babies, start anew. So right now they're in the cycle where all of these babies grow up and the females will start fighting to the death and recruiting the males to fight for them. And it's just a war zone over there. That makes sense to everybody?
What if we started a school like one for thieves, or one for rogues, one for rangers, one for clerics, and one for monks?
So if you want a large school or college,
Something like that, like a university type thing.
be 50,000 grand or 50,000.
I mean, I'm
want
just
the
thinking.
X-Men school, Castle. We want the X-Men school.
100,000 gold pieces.
Or maybe the Ramirez School of Slaying, how to kill a Ramirez.
Just the
Yeah, it's a working title. It's a working title. We've got time before we have enough funds to building the sucker. All right, so we got time to figure out what we're gonna call it. But yeah, I'm on board with all this.
I know what to call the school.
What?
The Player's Handbook.
Oh my God, yes. Hate the player, hate the game. That is too
let's
good.
Let's go find this keep and set up shop and do business.
All right,
Alright.
so we're going to eschew the construction for now until we find out what resources we're working with in the region. Very well. So you leave the workers and citizens of Dirtle's Rest to their recovery, and you start back on the road.
Before Dirk leaves, he just pats the hat on his brother's grave and then just walks on.
All right. It's worth noting that at the head of the grave now stands a larger-than-life, in almost perfect detail, statue of Dirtle, the Ranger. I wish I had a better title for him. Ranger the Possum. I mean, Dirtle the Possum.
You can just say Dirtle the Goblin.
Oh, duh. Dirtle the Goblin. It even says that on the plaque. Yeah. Well, cool. I'm sorry that we didn't get a whole ton done tonight, guys, but we are pretty much done.
Alrighty. Well, it was a good plan session on what we're gonna do next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not to mention the introduction of a new document is always an interesting time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we're figuring out Hammond's handbook. Anyway.
So we started using that in another campaign.
Oh, good. What's up, Toby?
Did we want to add that other player, or what do you think? He's interested. He wanted to talk to you today. He thought you'd be coming over.
mm,
I'm
I am inclined to say yes.
Somebody
always
could
down.
take on the role of a tiefling.
I'm always down for playing with new people.
Do you vouch for him? Do you think he's going to make a good fit?
As long as I can keep him on task, that's my big concern. Is
Yeah.
that he's gonna ramble.
Alex is a cool enough guy.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
gotta
I
keep
have my
him-
own problems with going off on tangents. I can't have everybody doing that.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally my only concern. And you've already
Yeah.
talked to him about it. I talked to him about it. I'm pretty sure it won't be a problem.
Yeah. We'll have to make him a character.
Yeah. I also, if we're gonna do it, I wanted to do an interview between you two, just to introduce him, and have him ask you a bunch of questions about your homebrew. So I figured that'd be
Oh, for
nice.
sure.
Good
Yeah.
recording event. And like you guys even making the character would be a pretty good recording if you want to come over here and sit in front of the webcams and everything. I mean, I got the cameras all set up for whatever we want to do.
Yeah. It depends on what he wants to make. Because, like, for instance, Chris's character, the Mothman,
Yeah.
he was a character in disguise the whole game. That's why I like to do one-on-ones with all the characters, and the only ones I didn't get to do that with were Dirk and Dirtle.
Yeah. Okay.
So
He has said something about an owl, but that's about all I've gotten so far. I haven't really talked to him about it.
owls are cool. Owls sound nice.
Yeah, he wants to be an owl caster of sort.
Oh,
Here we go again. I'm just kidding. That sounds great. He wants to be like a sorcerer or a wizard. I think he wants to be a sorcerer.
I want him to be arcane, but I don't. Whatever, just
Well, sorcerers-
anything with arcane.
Yeah, sorcerers and wizards are both arcane. And that is an area that our group is sorely lacking. It's true. Like Dirk and Dirtle both were using nature magic at low levels. And then of course Lesk is a freaking cleric. So, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna ask-
we haven't had arcane in a hot minute.
I'm gonna ask for this piece of meta from you. If
What's
we
up?
had an arcane user and we went to the fortress, could they tell us what the fuck is up with the vines? Or is that like, I just want to know, is that something they can do, or is that like strictly druids?
Yeah, it's nature magic. So, I mean, you do have Dirk. He is a ranger. That's like they're students of nature, and nature magic included. He should be
Right.
able to tell you something about it after being able to look at it. That's kind of the perk of being a ranger.
Okay.
A druid would obviously be the best, but yeah, rangers are passable in the same field.
Okay.
I'm a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reading on the difference in the magic community of it, because that's the part I have no comprehension of, is the whole magic systems between all the different systems of.
Most of them work around the same. So, like, the sorcerer has spell slots just like a cleric would, but instead of swapping out his spells, he chooses his spells when he levels up, and they stay the same.
Oh,
So he has access to essentially less total number of spells, but can cast them way more amount of times.
yeah. Okay.
And then like there's other more specific things that like meta magic and crazy stuff that you can do as a sorcerer. But yeah. There's one called Twin Spell. You can spend a freaking sorcery point and fire a spell twice instead of once if it's a single target enemy. So, like, I don't know, a chromatic orb. You could just be like, I want to shoot 2 chromatic orbs instead of 1 with one spell
Also,
slot.
The various different subclasses of sorcerer are so much fun. I've always wanted
yeah.
to do a wild magic sorcerer. I just haven't. It's just been like, but I want to do this concept too.
Yeah.
I don't have a character design.
Well, that was
for
Ethan.
that.
That was Ethan's character last time.
It was, and it was very fun.
Yeah, his wild magic
Actually.
bat folk was very fun. In fact, who's back to the prime material plane? Not that any of you know Schlegel, but guess who's back? Back again.
Winter.
If that's the end
Yeah.
of the session, I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So
We're just wrapping up banter.
We're ending off with us leaving town, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Leaving town at a forced march. Cool. All right.
Yep.
See you guys next Tuesday.
Have
Yep,
a good
yep.
week, everybody.
See you guys.
Calling
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us.
We'll see you Monday at 4.